well, as they're called. Hi. Well, just in children will definitely know. but how much do adults remember of some of their easiest questions in the world? And the easiest questions are sometimes the trickiest. We will come to those for round 3. So round 3 is a sort of a children versus adults for you. But don't worry, if you're an adult without kids, you can definitely still play along. Right, let's push that button. There we go. Right, so we start as we always do then. We'll come to that round 3 in a little while. I've just seen your message, Beck, as well. I'm only giggling. Right, here we go. Picture round, 10 random pictures, starting with this. What are these? So what are these for number 1? All the messages are coming in from people going, oh, that's us finished for round 3. You just wait and see. Number 2, name the country from the flag. So name the country from the flag for number 2. Number 3. Now, be very careful with this question because make sure you've listened and read it properly. What type of spirit would you find this logo on? So this is on a specific bottle of spirit. So what type of spirit would you find this logo? Number 4, name the best-selling author pictured here. Name the best-selling author pictured here. Question 5, name the bird. Birds, name the birds. Is there 2 of them? Question number 6. Who is this? Who is this for question number 6? Question number 7. Who is this? Person, not the character name before anyone. So who is this person, not character? Number 8, name the company from the logo. So name the company from the logo. Question number 9, name the character from this picture. So name the character from this picture for number 9. And your final picture, number 10. Name the video game company from this logo. So name the video game company from this logo. So if you are new to us, we do post all of these up onto Twitter and Instagram in the break. So if you need more time, we take a break after 30 questions. So they all go up onto social media, so you can have a bit more time to work your way through them, or any you're unsure of, you can go back and have a look at them then. Entertainment round then for you. 9 random, no, 9? Why would there be 9? There would be 10. 10 random questions, TV, music, and film. Starting with this. George Clooney and Julia Roberts starred in which 2016 crime thriller? It was called Money What? So George Clooney and Julia Roberts starred in which 2016 crime thriller? It's called Money What? Number 2, how many princes were there in the title of the 1991 hit by Spin Doctors? How many princes were there in the title of the 1991 hit by Spin Doctors? Number 3, in which sci-fi series, TV and movies, would you find the characters Mulder and Scully? So in which sci-fi series would you find the characters Mulder and Scully? Number 4, which decade did the first Halloween movie featuring character Michael Myers come out? Was it the 70s, the 80s, or the 90s? So in which decade did the first Halloween movie featuring character Michael Myers come out? Was it the 70s? Was it the 80s? Or was it the 90s? Train. Oh, the noise cancellation is too good on this mic. I will, yeah. Let's go into Clitheroe. Question 5. Jerome Flynn formed a double act that secured 3 UK #1 singles with which person? So Jerome Flynn formed a double act that secured 3 UK #1 singles with which person? Number 6, which children's TV show would you find Susie Sheep, Candy Cat, Danny Dog, Freddie Fox? So which children's TV show would you find Susie Sheep, Candy Cat, Danny Dog, and Freddie Fox? Number 7, start again. Who played Tony Montana? Tony Montana in the 80s movie Scarface. no relation to Hannah Montana. That would be very weird if Hannah Montana was in Scarface. It's not that kind of film. But who played Tony Montana in the 80s movie Scarface? Uh-oh. Question number 8. Which girl group had number ones with Round Round, Hole in the Head, and About You Now? So which girl group had number ones with Round Round, Hole in the Head, and About You Now? Number 9. What is the name of the Netflix series starring Gillian Anderson as a therapist? Deliberately had to omit a word from that because otherwise it would have given it away. But what is the name of the Netflix series starring Gillian Anderson as a therapist? And finally, number 10. Will Smith played a reckless superhero in which 2008 movie? I watched that for the first time about 2 years ago. But yeah, so Will Smith played a reckless superhero in which 2008 movie? So then, as explained, your final 10 then, these should, in theory, these are things that children should be learning about depending on age, but for adults, they should really come straight away. Well, let's find out, because I know when I did the children versus adults quiz, they were, yeah, interesting answers. Here's number 1. A nice simple one for you to start with. How many meters are 600 centimeters? So how many meters are 600 centimeters? Number 2, what material are cans of fizzy drink made from? So what material are cans of fizzy drink made from? I'd love it if adults have just handed the notepad to the kids that are in the room and just gone, right, that's you then, off you pop. You can do these 10. Number 3, Rapunzel had really long what? Be nice, Mr. Alan Jackson, on Quiz Jockey. But Rapunzel had really long what? Question 4, what is the name of the plates that make up the Earth's crust? So what is the name of the plates that make up the Earth's crust? Question 5, what is another name for the musical instrument glockenspiel? So what is another name for the musical instrument glockenspiel? It is technically like, are you smarter than a... I just couldn't really call it that for copyright reasons. Number 6, in the nursery rhyme, it's raining, it's pouring. What did the old man do to his head? So in the nursery rhyme, it's raining, it's pouring. What did the old man do to his head? Number 7, what is the chemical in a balloon that makes it float? I don't know why I said it like that. So what is the chemical in a balloon that makes it float? Number 8, what is the reflection of sound called? So what is the reflection of sound called? Question number 9. Start again. The Armada ships came from which country to invade England in 1588? So the Armada ships came from which country to invade England in 1588? And your final question. In which game, which mobile game should I put, but in which mobile game do you throw birds at pigs? So in which game do you throw birds at pigs? If you think it's the obvious answer, go with the obvious answer, would be my advice. Just a little tip. Oh, hang on. Let me get rid of that. I haven't come across. Right, that is it. Right, here's your picture answers then. Number 1. What are these? They are meringue. Number 2, name the country. It is Sri Lanka. Number 3, what type of spirit would you find this logo on? It is gin. So the right answer I was looking for is gin. You'll find that on a bottle of Bombay Sapphire. I'll be honest, it's not my favourite of the gins, but it is still nice. Number 4, name the best-selling author. That's Helen Fielding of Bridget Jones's Diary. Number 5, name the bird. Name the bird. They are magpies. I put 2 on screen because I know some people do have the superstition around only seeing 1. But yeah, well played. Number 6, who is this? That is Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 7, who is this? That is Maureen Lipman. She was awarded her damehood yesterday, I think it was. Number 8, name the company. That is MasterCard. Number 9, name the character. That is Rue. And number 10, name the video game company. That is Rockstar Games. Entertainment then for you. Entertainment answers. Number 1, George Clooney and Julia Roberts starred in which 2016 crime thriller? Money. It's Money Monster. If you've not seen it, give it a watch. It's a good film, to be honest. It's not one I'll go back to and watch a lot, but it's a good film. I'd forgotten about it, and it came. Oh, yeah, I'll talk about that after. Number 2, how many princes were there in the title of the 1991 hit by Spin Doctors? It was called Two Princes. That one. Number 3, in which sci-fi series would you find the characters Mulder and Scully? It was The X-Files. Number 4, in which decade did the first Halloween movie featuring character Michael Myers come out? It was the 70s. I think it was 1978 off the top of my head. But yeah, Michael Myers first appeared. The first Halloween movie, 1970s. Number 5, Jerome Flynn formed a double act that secured 3 UK #1 singles with which person? It was Robson Green. Unfortunately, Nat, Joe and Bart. It wasn't Jedward, although now that is a group I would like to see. Jerome Flynn, Robson Green and Jedward. Imagine them singing Unchained Melody together. Number 6, which children's TV show would you find Susie Sheep, Candy Cat, Danny Dog and Freddie Fox? It is Peppa Pig. Number 7, who played Tony Montana in the 80s movie Scarface? It was Al Pacino. Number 8, which girl group had number ones with Round Round, Hole in the Head and About You Now? It was the Sugar Babes, unfortunately not the Sugar Puffs. Number 9, what is the name of the Netflix series starring Gillian Anderson as a therapist? It's Sex Education. Yeah, 2 appearances of Gillian Anderson in the entertainment round today. And finally, number 10, Will Smith played a reckless superhero in which 2008 movie? It was Hancock. So your children stroke adults questions, quiz, etc. Number 1, how many meters are 600 centimeters? It is 6. Number 2, which material are cans of fizzy drink made from? It is aluminium. Number 3, Rapunzel had really long what? It is hair. I knew there'd be someone who came up with something sillier than hair. Number 4, what is the name of the plates that make up the Earth's crust? It is tectonic plates. Number 5, what is another name for the musical instrument glockenspiel? Okay, xylophone is what I was looking for. I probably worded it badly, and I was talking to the guys in the Discord server in the break, in the Patreon Discord server in the break. So yeah, I've probably worded that badly, but I think most people kind of knew where I was going with it. Number yeah, I hadn't thought that one out. Number 6, in the nursery rhyme, it's raining, it's pouring. What did the old man do to his head? He bumped his head. He couldn't get up in the morning. Number 7, what is the chemical in a balloon that makes it float? It is helium. Number 8, what is the reflection of sound called? It is echo. Number 9, the Armada ships came from which country to invade England in 1588? It was Spain, or La Española. And finally, number 10, in which game do you throw birds at pigs? Which you should never do. But it was Angry Birds. So there you go. That is your first 30 questions of this evening. How are you getting on so far at home? Let us know, as you always do. Here we go. Okay, so connections round, as always, 9 questions. Question 10, what links them all together? Let us know when you... Things back in the right place. Let us know when you get the connection. Let us know. Here we go. Question number 1. Known as the Shinkansen in Japan, what is the name of the train running on their high-speed network? So known as the Shinkansen in Japan, what is the name of the train running on their high-speed network? It's also potentially the name of the network, but I didn't want to go down that route just in case. Number 2, what would you use a wood, stroke driver, stroke iron, or a putter to hit? So what would you use a wood, stroke driver, stroke iron, or putter to hit? Number 3, what is the oblong container generally used in winter for warmth or comfort? So what is the oblong container generally used in winter for warmth or comfort? Number 4, what is the nickname for the London Underground? Oh, I'll start again. What is the nickname for the London Underground? It's known as the what? Remember, it's got to fit with all of the other questions, because you might end up with 2, because when I was thinking about this again earlier, I came up with another 3 answers. Only one of them was clean. So yeah, what is the nickname for the London Underground? It's the what? Number 5, what is the name for the cover? I'll start again. What is the name for the yeah, I knew I'd written this wrong. What is the name for the covering of the hand for protection? What is the name for the covering for the hand? Oh, no, I am right. What is the name for the covering for the hand for protection? Probably just missed a kind of grammatical error. So what is the name for the covering for the hand for protection? Number 6, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger and Vanessa Williams, what is the name of the 1996 action film? So again, this might be one that you'll have to have a think about. Look at what other answers you've got, see if you can work out the link, and you should, even if you've never heard of this film, should be able to get it. But starring Arnold Schwarzenegger and Vanessa Williams, what is the name of the 1996 action film? Number 7. Now, be very, very careful on this one. Think of, yeah, you'd find 4 of these on a car filled with air. So you'd find 4 of these on a car filled with air. Again, think of the grand scheme of the connection. And it will help you with the answer, because if it doesn't fit the connection, it will be wrong. I think some of you may fall into the trap on that one. Number 8, who was on the run according to the Beatles hit? So who was on the run according to the Beatles hit? I knew someone would have something to say about Reliant Robins. I knew that was going to come through. Thanks, Colin. Question number 9. What is exchanged at a wedding? Oh, yeah, I badly worded that. I should have put, what is exchanged at a wedding by the bride and groom? Digging myself out of a hole quite quickly. So what is exchanged by a bride and groom at a wedding? So question number 10, what links them all together? Remember, it has to fit with the connection. Come on, Beck. Beck sent me that. That doesn't fit with the connection. But yeah, so what links them all together? The answers have to fit with the others, otherwise it won't be marked right. It might appear right on paper and you think that's right, but if it doesn't fit with the connection, like the one Beck's just sent through to me, that doesn't fit. Okay. The on the run question, I thought it was, to be fair, that one came off the top of my head because I've sung that with a friend of mine at karaoke because that's a song that he likes to sing. But I thought it was Beatles. Could be Wings. So it's either Beatles or Wings, and you'll know where I'm up to with that one. Okay, general knowledge then to finish off. Number one, what is Prince William's second name? So what is Prince William's second name? Number two, the Bahamas is made up of 700 individual islands. True or false? So the Bahamas is made up of 700 individual islands. Is this true or is this false? Bye, everybody on that train. That's off to Rochdale. Number three, who replaced Alex Ferguson as manager of Manchester United? Their United fans are desperate for the heydays of Alex Ferguson right about now. I'm desperate for any heydays, if I'm honest. So who replaced Alex Ferguson as manager of Manchester United? Number four, what was the name of the fourth book in the Harry Potter series? So what was the name of the fourth book in the Harry Potter series? Number five, where in the world would you expect to find a car with the vehicle registration code V? So where in the world would you expect to find a car with the vehicle registration code V? Question six, made famous in the 1980 film Fame, what was the name of the lower leg covering? I'll start again. Made famous in the 1980 film Fame, what was the name of the lower leg covering item of clothing often seen in bright colours? Fame, I wanna live forever. Number seven, which sauce is traditionally served with turkey? So which sauce is traditionally served with turkey? Question 8, the UK's first motorway toll road opened in 2003 on the outskirts of which UK city? So the UK's first motorway toll road opened in 2003 on the outskirts of which UK city? Don't know how that can make any money, because whenever I'm on it, there's never anyone on it. Question number 9. Which free online encyclopedia website was launched in 2001? Was it Ask Jeeves? Was it Wikipedia? Or was it Google? So which free online encyclopedia website is launched in 2001? Ask Jeeves, Wikipedia, or Google? And your final question on the multiple choice. The euro is the currency of how many countries? Is it 17, 19, or 21? So the euro is the currency of how many countries? 17, 19, or 21? Right, so it is short break time. Before I do just want to say, firstly, hello to Haley, Martin, and Leon, and thank you. If you're on Quiz Jockey, your answers are now locked in. Here we go. Let's start with this then. Number 1. So known as the I knew when I wrote this question, I knew someone would put Thomas Tank Engine. But known as the Shinkansen in Japan, what is the name of the train running on the high-speed network? It is the Bullet Train. Now, I know that Thomas the Tank Engine is quick, but come on. And number 2, what would you use a wood, stroke driver, stroke iron, or putter to hit? It is a golf ball. Okay. Number 3, what is the oblong container generally used in winter for warmth or comfort? It is a hot water bottle. Number 4, what is the nickname for the London Underground? It is the Tube. You've also got all sorts of other names that you could have had, but the Tube is the one I was looking for. Number 5, what is the name for the covering for the hand for protection? It is glove. Number 6, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger and Vanessa Williams. What is the name of the 1996 action film? It's Eraser. I'm blaming Michael Birch, by the way, for some of these older films, but I'll be telling you why in a few weeks. Number 7, you'd find 4 of these on a car filled with air. It's the tyre. Tyre goes round the wheel, and then the wheel is attached. So yeah, tyre is what we're looking for. Number 8, what was On the Run according to the Beatles hit? So it's Band on the Run, and I do apologise. So this is where the confusion. This is one of the very rare occasions where I pick something out of my brain and go, oh, that'll fit in for the connection, or that'll fit in at some point in the quiz. It was the Wings. I double checked in the break. It was the Wings. But I used to sing this with a mad Beatles fan called Sean. He's also a very good quizzer as well. Hi, Sean. But yeah, so we used to sing this, and because he's mad Beatles, it's just stuck in my head. It was the Beatles, but most of you knew where I was going for it. Number 9. What is exchanged at a wedding? It is ring. So number 10. What links them all together? They are things made from rubber. So rubber ring. Hot water bottles are made from rubber. Golf balls are made from rubber. Rubber tubes. I can't remember half. Oh, erasers. So another word for eraser is rubber. There you go. Things made from rubber. General knowledge. Let's finish off the quiz then with this. Number 1. What is Prince William's second name? It's Arthur. Just put this somewhere. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Come back quickly. Come back quickly. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? William Arthur Philip Louis. There you go. So it's Arthur. Number 2. The Bahamas is made up of 700 individual islands. It is true. Number 3. Who replaced Alex Ferguson as manager of Manchester United? It's David Moyes. And on the run. Number 4. What was the name of the 4th book in Harry Potter series? It was The Goblet of Fire. Number 5. Where in the world would you expect to find a car with a vehicle registration code V? It's the Vatican City. I don't know if you're playing on Quiz Jockey, Colin, or whether or not you played with pen and paper, but Colin went, well, it depends where they've driven. It could be anywhere. Fair point. Number 6, made famous in the 1980 film Fame. What was the name of the lower leg covering item of clothing, often seen in bright colours? It was leg warmers. I need to change this monitor. I've still got the coloured streaks down it. Number 7, which sauce is traditionally served with turkey? It's cranberry. Number 8, the UK's first motorway toll road opened in 2003 on the outskirts of which UK city? It's Birmingham. Number 9, which free online encyclopedia website was launched in 2001? It's Wikipedia. And number 10, the euro is the currency of how many countries? It's 17. Dun, 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 dun. So, tot your scores up. How have you done this evening? Out of 50 points possible on the table for you this evening. Tot your scores up. Let us know, as you always do, across social media. However, if you are playing against people and you need to break those scores and you want to find out who your winner is overall, maybe you want to award them a special mug or anything from somewhere, here you go. Your tiebreaker is this, the escalator. You can tell I've been looking at the London Underground this week, can't you? I can't tell you why. I'm up to something as usual. But the escalator at Angel Tube Station is the longest on the London Underground. But how many feet long is it? So the escalator at Angel Tube Station is the longest escalator at Angel
you.